These are devotions for people at a social distance. In my devotions this morning, I was reading in Psalm 127, and it reminded me of a lesson I learned about faith many years ago, but that I try to keep with me constantly. And this is my simple statement of faith. Sometimes going to bed is faith or faithfulness. The reading is from, as I say, Psalm 127. Unless the Lord builds the house, those who build it labor in vain. Unless the Lord guards the city, the guard keeps watch in vain. It is vain that you rise up early and go late to rest, eating the bread of anxious toil, for he gives sleep to his beloved. There was a time, I do a job that is often demanding and on my time. There are lots of things to get done, and the quality of your work suffers if you don't spend enough time doing it. And so when you're constantly turning out, especially written work, sermons, and other things, I often felt the pressure to produce these things, to put in the time, and which meant that, yes, I was often in the habit of staying up late, working on polishing something that I was writing. And at some point, I decided that as an act of faith, I needed to learn to go to bed. I needed to learn to say that I have given the time, given the limitations on my time that I have put everything that I need to put into this thing that I'm working on. And going to bed means I can forget about it, and I can trust in God, and God will take whatever my efforts are and turn them into whatever they need to be, which may not be, something that is ultra polished. And I have learned to trust in God, to just let things go when they need to be let go, to go to bed when the work that I can do and do effectively has been put into something. And that, my friends, is an act of faith. There are so many times when we in our lives drive ourselves so hard, up early, staying up late, sweating, and being anxious about whether we've done enough or whether we've done it well enough or whether, it needs just that little extra touch of spit and polish. And we need to learn that is actually not faithfulness. It's often, sold as, oh, this is what the faithful person does. They burn the midnight oil to get the work done. No, faithfulness is trusting in God to say, yes, I've put in what I need to put in, what I'm able to put in, and I need to trust in God to take this and make of it what it needs to be. And that's hard sometimes, but it's a lesson that I keep returning to. Lord our God, let us express our faith in you, our trust in you, by sometimes just turning off the light and going to bed. Amen.